Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see in the thumbnail, today we will talk about the character tier list in version 2.3. I know version 2.3 still be a few months away, but there's nothing wrong if we consider the value of the upcoming character that will be released in 2.3, right? Since the Memory of Chaos and Pure Fiction modes are getting harder and more competitive with each version. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, before we start, I have to inform you that the basic tier list that I use in this video is the tier list that comes from pridewin.gg, because I think the tier list they made is very good and precise, so why not? In this video, I will talk about two tier lists. The first is the Memory of Chaos tier list, and the second is the Pure Fiction tier list. Why do I differentiate between these two types of tier lists? Because I think the reason is clear. Due to differences in rules, mechanism, and the enemies we have to face, the value of each character used in those modes will also be different. Memory of Chaos in honkaistarrail is an endgame feature that has 12 Forgotten Hall stages that update on regular basis. On average, enemies in Memory of Chaos mode will be more difficult than enemies in normal conditions. So the characters most needed in this mode tend to be characters who have powerful attacks. As you can see in the tier list, characters who have S+ are the characters most often used to complete Memory of Chaos. There are Acheron, Danheng, Jingliu, Kafka, Runmei, Sparkle, Aventurine, and Fusuan. In my personal opinion, all the characters in S+ are very good characters to use so far. Even though in version 2.3 there will be new characters, I don't think there will be any significant changes to this tier list. My personal opinion, characters in S+ will still remain solid until version 2.3. This is different from characters who are in tier S+. Characters who are in tier S may have the potential to go down. In this tier, there is Dr. Ratio, Jingyuan, Qingque, Tila, Black Sun, Topaz, Bronya, Silver Wolf, Tingyun, Huohuo, and Luocha. At first glance, the characters in this tier are quite good. However, I will give some of my opinions on the characters in this tier. The first one is Jingyuan. Honestly, Jingyuan was quite a good character some time ago. In terms of damage, he can still be used in the MOC. However, considering that he has the Path of Erudition, which will definitely be better in Pure Fiction mode, then most likely in the future his tier will drop, because I'm sure Hoyo team will release units that have better specialization in the MOC. Next is Silver Wolf. Okay, I'm not saying that Silver Wolf has any problems. Silver Wolf is a very good character indeed. And I think this support kit she has is very unique compared to other characters. However, in the future, I think there will be lots of characters appearing who can have some of the abilities of the Silver Wolf. An example is Bootheel, which can provide physical weakness to the enemies, which means Bootheel can be used against any enemy even without the help of a Silver Wolf. And there's also Sam, or we could say Firefly, who also has a similar ability that can give fire weakness to the enemies. Once again, I'm not saying that Silver Wolf is a bad character, but looking at the potential in the future that the characters that appear can provide certain weaknesses, there will be a slight potential for Silver Wolf's popularity to go down. Okay, next is tier A to tier C. I don't think I can talk much about the characters in this tier, because there are so many of them, and honestly there aren't as many players who use characters in tier A to C in Memory of Chaos, especially in C tier. So of course opinions will be very diverse, and let's just skip that. Then what about the new characters that will appear in version 2.2 and version 2.3? Let's talk about them one by one. First is Robin. Robin is support character who will appear in the upcoming version 2.2. Robin is following the path of the harmony, so she will have a support role in the team. But what is Robin's tier in the MOC? One of the unique things that Robin has is that it can provide additional damage when party members attack the enemies. So ideally, Robin would be very suitable if paired with another character who has a high attack frequency or has a follow-up attack mechanism. Apart from that, Robins can also give buffs to other party members, which is critical damage increase. So can Robin be used in the MOC? The answer is absolutely. Robin is very good when used in Memory of Chaos, especially if paired with the right character. So I think Robin can be put in S or even S+. Now we will talk about the next character that will be released in version 2.2 known as Boothill. Just like Robin, Boothill has a physical type, so you can pair him with Robin. Boothill follows the path of the Hun, which means it will be very useful for facing boss monsters. The unique thing about Boothill is that he can provide physical weakness to the enemies he faces, so he can be used in almost all stages of Memory of Chaos mode. Apart from that, he also can delay the enemy's turn with his ability. So of course his ability will be very useful for Memory of Chaos. Then what about the rank of Boothill? With a kit that specializes in facing boss monsters and can be used on any stage in Memory of Chaos, it is clear that Boothill will be put in S+, along with another meta characters. Okay, next is Sam, or we could say Firefly. This character is planned to be released in version 2.3 along with Jade. Honestly, this character's appearance is very cool and maybe lots of people love her as well. But the question is she as cool as her looks? Personally, I think Sam's kit is very unique. Unlike other characters, Sam has the ability to be an independent character who barely needs other characters. Just like Boothill, she can even inflict fire weakness to the enemies with her abilities. This clearly shows that she can also be used in any stage in Memory of Chaos. So, do you think she will be useful in Memory of Chaos? The answer is absolutely. With the kit she has, I'm sure she will get into at least S rank. Next is the last character to be released in version 2.3, and she known as Jade. Honestly, the complete version of Jade's kit can't be found anywhere at the moment. However, you can see some of the basic kit that Jade has from the video I made before. Jade has a quantum type or follows the path of an erudition. And from the kit she has, Jade has slight resemblance to a character named Himeko, who has released earlier in the game. However, the difference between Jade and Himeko's kit is that she can carry out a follow-up attacks according to the number of attacks carried out by all party members. If it meets a certain stack, then Jade will consume the stack and carry out a follow-up attack. If you are talking about the Memory of Chaos tier list, then it's clear Jade won't get into S+, but she will get at least tier A or even S. Okay, now we move on to the Pure Fiction tier list. Unlike Memory of Chaos, Pure Fiction mode has a certain rules. And generally, characters who have an area attacks and characters who have follow-up attacks will benefit greatly in this mode. In this tier list, characters in tier S+ are the characters most often used to complete Pure Fiction. There are Hera, which is the best 4-star unit for Pure Fiction, Black Sun, Ruanmei, Sparkle, Aventurine, Fuson, and the last one is Wahuo. I think in version 2.3, the characters in this tier will not experience many changes. Characters in this tier specialize in completing Pure Fiction mode, especially Hera, who has excellent kit in Pure Fiction. I don't think tier S will experience many changes. One thing I wanna say is about Pela. Currently, Pela is still widely used to support the performance of Acheron because as we know, Acheron requires another Nihility unit to work. However, if a character named Jiaochu is released, there is a possibility that Pela's position will be replaced by Jiaochu because Jiaochu is a better version of Pela. But let's wait for more info. As I told you in the previous tier list, Robin is a very good character. Like I said, one of the unique things that Robin has is that she can provide additional damage when party members attack the enemy. Ideally, Robin would be very suitable if paired with any characters in S and S+ tier characters, especially with Himeko and Hera. So I think it's very clear Robin will get S+ as support in Pure Fiction mode. Next is Boothill. Unlike in Memory of Chaos, Boothill doesn't seem to be very useful when used in Pure Fiction. The main reason is, obviously he won't be able to maximize his kit if he has to face a large number of enemies. Well, it seems pretty obvious since he is the Han character, right? So you could say the kit is not very suitable for Pure Fiction. If I had to put him on the tier list, then I would give him a B rank at least. Next is Sam. Unlike Boothill, which specializes facing boss monsters, Sam has the kit to be able to attack enemies in large numbers, especially in her enhanced skills. She can provide additional damage, or we could say extra damage, to all enemies if the target is weakness broken. Even though she is not the best character to use in Pure Fiction, Sam is pretty good character, right? So for this reason, I put her in S. Okay, now we come to the last character known as Jade. Like I have told you before, Jade is a character who follows the path of an erudition. The kit she has also really depends on follow-up attacks. So when it comes into Pure Fiction, I think she is like a better version of Himeko. Since Himeko is in S tier, then it's pretty obvious to put her in S+. She's like the queen of Pure Fiction, right? Okay guys, that's everything about version 2.3 tier list. What do you think? Please leave your comment in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to check out my another guide video. Thank you for watching, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next video.